Hello, good morning. Welcome to Obotebri. Yes, from this peak, you can see the entire Koforidua township. Yes, from this peak. But this is the dry season in Ghana and visibility is challenged a little bit. Yes, this morning I want to share with all of us this simple message. Life happens from within. A lot of the time, we are tempted to believe that life is only physical, that is body and mind. So we tend to chase after the things that will make us comfortable. I mean, the houses, the cars, the fashion, the expensive jewelry. But we end up seeing that after getting all of these things, we are still not happy. Yes, I've seen people doing their dream jobs, in their dream marriages, driving their dream cars, in their dream homes. They're still not happy. So after feeling all these external nudges or needs or wants, if you want, you will see that because life happens from within, the internal becomes hollow. Because that is where happiness, true happiness, comes from. There is an intelligence within you that is making this life happen. There is a part of you that knows the way, that has all the answers to your questions. So you don't need to talk to people, complain about your problems if you are in touch with that part of yourself. That part of yourself knows the way. But a lot of the time, our energy field gets blocked because of low vibrational frequencies like anger, bitterness, unforgiving attitude, pain, shame, guilt. All these low vibrational frequencies block our energy field and does not allow the divine pure energy, that is the source of our being, to flow through. Because if there are no blocks and the pure divine energy is flowing through, your survival needs will be met. That it will be no problem. But we work with our mind, our bodies, our strength, to the point that we realize that we cannot help it anymore. Then we see it. Some of us do not even realize it, then we die. We realize it only when we are 6 feet under. But if you are fortunate and blessed enough to understand that life happens from within, the outside is only a reflection of your inside. If you are happy within, you cannot help but reflect the out. Everything you see will be magical. You look at things with a different eye, and you see that everything around us here is beautiful. But because most of the time, the false identity, which is the ego, comes in, it blinds us and we do not even see. You see, this life is not just physical. Now, science is beginning to understand. They are now calling it quantum science, which says that the atom is now not the smallest indivisible particle that we were taught in school. Now we at the subatomic level, we have quarks. And quarks are essentially strings that are vibrating. So you, the human being, you are not even physical. You are just you are a vibration. Those who understand what I'm saying. So until you touch that dimension, the physical is only a mirror. When you touch that dimension of yourself, which is definitely within all of us, you see that your heart will lead the way. Yes, your heart will take the front seat because your heart has all the answers. It is your mind that continues to deceive you. But the truth is that ceding absolute control to your heart is difficult to the ego. It will mean sacrificing certain jobs, sacrificing certain friends, sacrificing, doing a lot of things that will not be comfortable to your mind, your body, and all the false identities you have gathered, which together form your ego. That is not you. When you begin looking at things with love, being grateful, being compassionate, being happy, you see that with time, you cannot help but always be happy no matter what is happening around you. 2024 is going to be a fantastic year for people who are going to vibrate on higher frequencies, because whatever you think is going to manifest quicker. That's where we are going. So if your mind is full of nasty, bad things, jealousy, anger, bitterness, how will I bring somebody down? How will I gossip about somebody? It will manifest for you quick. So we are going to see a lot of deaths, shocking, surprising deaths, yes, are going to happen. Because what you think for your friend will happen to you quick. It will manifest. So why don't you choose the path of thinking good? Smiling, being kind. You see, human beings, we tend to think that we are the only important species on this planet. Yes. So other life forms we don't even respect. That explains why we are destroying nature. I love nature. Whenever I'm in the village like this, I try to come to Obotebui, yes. Even though the journey is a very tiring one. It's very demanding, physically challenging. But I endeavor to come here because nature is peaceful. So until you touch that inner aspect of you, the external will not happen the way you want it. Admire the beauty of nature. Look at the fantastic symbiotic relationship that exists between us and the trees. The oxygen that we breathe in is given to us by the trees. And the carbon dioxide that we breathe out, they take in to protect the ozone layer. Look at the same way every other thing in nature is working in cooperation and coordination. It is only we, the human beings. And because of the ego, we are thinking that we are separate. We are a separate existence. That's an illusion. We are in connection with every other thing, even the minutest or the mundane of things. Some people even tend to think that ants and worms are not important. They create spaces within the soil for air to enter, to get to the root of plants. So there and then you see how useful they are. So this limited identity of race, of religion, of ethnic background, of gender, of creed, a time is coming in this world where we have to strive to rise above these petty stuff. Because we human beings are the peak of evolution. We must do better. Those of you who have had the opportunity to travel to other places, other people's countries, If people have this limited mindset, you people will not be there. They will close their doors. A time is coming, the world is going to talk about global citizenship or world citizenship. Technology is going to increase and serve us more. I am hopeful of better days coming. The golden age that was promised is here. But like every change, it gets worse before it gets better. The earth as we know it is shedding off old energy of pain, bitterness. So when these things are happening, we'll see the wars, we'll see the earthquakes, we'll see the sudden deaths, we'll see them. But if we really understand this life, we will understand that everything is working beautifully for the greater good, for the all, for the one, which has always been and will continue to be. May God bless all of us. Remember to be good out there and seed your absolutely to that from within.